Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 4 of learning how to do the work for dinglings. This is one of the trickiest days, and it's one of the trickiest exercises in the work, but it's the last piece and last important part of taking a thought through the inquiry process. This last piece is called finding the turnarounds. And there can be one primary turnaround, there may be 2, 3, 4. You can try on turnarounds like you're trying on a different coat. So I wanted to tell you a little short story first that was really powerful and important to me that makes sense when it comes to the turnarounds and why we would even want to find these. So there's a Zen or Taoist story of 3 different blind men all coming into contact for the first time with an elephant. So one of them is touching the elephant's tail, which is switching around and is very bristly with the hair. One of them is touching the side of the elephant, which is smooth with a kind of a wrinkled skin and vast. And you can feel in all directions this wrinkled, living, breathing sense of the skin of the elephant. And the third blind man is touching the trunk and just feeling this squirmy thing that has a moist end, wiggling and moving. The one touching the trunk thinks it's like a snake. The one touching the side feels like it's like some huge, leathery, living being. The one touching the tail thinks that it's like a broom. The point is that each person's perspective feels like the truth to them. It's everything that they can take in and contemplate in that particular situation from the place they're standing and their perspective. But there are other perspectives. There's other places to stand. There's other places to move yourself so that you can get a sense of a greater picture. And that's exactly what we're doing when we contemplate these turnarounds. We're just trying them on. It doesn't mean they are absolutely true. It doesn't mean you got it wrong the first time. It's just noticing this incredible stress that comes with the original story. And, maybe we can stand in a different place and see what that might be like. And actually let ourselves go through the exercise of finding at least 3 examples of every turnaround that we might see as possible. So you'll see in today's email that there are 3 primary turnarounds that I wrote about. Turnaround to the self, turnaround switching places, turnaround to the other, and the turnaround to the opposite. Sometimes there are some other unusual turnarounds like the Yahoo turnaround. So for example, my original belief is she cut me off. Oh, so sad, terrible. My story about that is so hard. I can turn that around. She cut me off. Woohoo! How is that good news? Yay. She cut me off. Fantastic. Can I find some good reasons why that works for me and it works for everyone? Maybe it's good for the world. Maybe it's good for my life. That doesn't always fit, but it's one to throw in just to take a look. It might be super fun, depending on what you find. It might make you burst out laughing. So turnarounds can be tricky. You're not sure you find them all. Sometimes I would go blank on some turnarounds, even though I knew how to find them after some practice. It'd be like, nope, I think there's only the 2. Is there any other one? And then I'd realize, wow, it's right in front of me. Turning around to the other, I just hadn't gotten it because I was a little bit dense in that area. Maybe not wanting to see, maybe not even being able to imagine that possibility. But spend time with each turnaround and find at least 3 examples. 3 examples for each turnaround. That's the assignment today. That's the exercise. To sit with these turnarounds. You don't have to do them all at once. You can if you like. But you can just find one and then come back and find another one and find another one and see if you can be thorough and Really imagine if any of those could be just as true or truer. See you tomorrow.